Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. From these thy children, gathered in thy name, from hearts made whole, from lips redeemed from woe, thy praise, O Father, shall forever flow. Hallelujah, hallelujah. These thy children, gathered in thy name, from hearts made whole, from lips redeemed from woe, thy praise, O Father, shall forever flow. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. O perfect mind, reveal thy likeness true, that higher selfhood which we all must prove, joy and dominion, love reflecting love. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Thou taught in life, in thy completeness held, none can beyond thy omnipresence stray. Safe in thy love we live and sing alway. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Thou soul-inspiring, give us vision clear, break earthbound fetters, sweep away the veil, show the new heaven and earth that shall prevail. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Thou soul-inspiring, give us vision clear, break earthbound fetters, sweep away the veil, show the new heaven and earth that shall prevail. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Great to be here once again. This evening I'm joined by Francesca Simpson, and together we've come up with some readings and some songs with the theme certainty and expectancy of good. So I'm going to hand over to my good friend Francesca Simpson.
The Bible, Proverbs. By humility and a fear of the Lord are riches and honor and life. Train up a child in the way that he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it.
Father, make me as a child, teachable and free from wrong. I would learn to walk with God. I would hear that angel song. I would learn to walk with God. I would hear that angel song. Give to me the humble mind, tender, faithful, undefiled. Pride is frail and sin is blind. Father, make me. Father, make me. Father, make me as a child, as a child, as a child who runs with joy, where the morning winds have blown. So let my feet run swift and free. So let my feet run swift and free. So let my feet run swift and free over paths I have not known. I would learn to walk with God. I would hear that angel's song. I would learn to walk with God. I would hear that angel's song. Give to me the newborn hearts, gentle, blameless, unbeguiled. Make me fearless, make me mild. Father, make me. Father, make me as a child. I would learn to walk with God. I would hear that angel's song. I would learn to walk with God. I would hear that angel's song. Father, make me fearless. Father, make me mild. Father, make me as a child. This next one is called Lullaby for a Child, with the words by Doris, Peale. And I used to play and sing this to my daughter when she was little, or we did. We used to sing it almost every night. So it's a special little song. All the little birds have gone in their nest to sleep, and out in folds I cannot see sleep the woolly sheep. And all the flowers that grow by day, pink, blue and white, are just as safe in darkest dark as in the brightest light. For lamb and bird and smallest flower, white, pink or blue, are held all round by God, who says, I am loving you. I am loving while you sleep, in bed or nest or fold. All my darlings, everyone in my arms I hold. I am loving while you sleep, softly now and still. Every bird, every flower, and every lamb, and you, my child, as well. Oh, every child of mine I keep close to me each hour. So bide you quietly through the night, like bird, like lamb, like flower. I am loving while you sleep, in bed or nest or fold. All my darlings, everyone, in my arms I hold. I am loving while you sleep, softly now and still. Every bird, every flower, and every lamb, and you, my child, as well. Oh, every child of mine I keep close to me each hour. So bide you quietly through the night, like bird, like lamb, like flower. I am loving while you sleep, in bed or nest or fold. All my darlings, everyone, in my arms I hold. I am loving while you sleep, softly now and still. Every bird, every flower, and every lamb, and you, my child, as well. Every bird, every flower, every lamb, and you, my child, as well.
Proverbs. Cast out the scorner, and contention shall go out. Yea, strife and reproach shall cease. He that loveth pureness of heart, for the grace of his lips, the king shall be his friend.
O waiting harp strings of the mind, there sweeps a strain, low, sad, and sweet, whose measures bind the power of pain, and wake a white-winged angel throng, the thoughts illumined by faith, and breathe enraptured song with love perfumed. Then his unveiled sweet mercy show life's burdens light. I kiss the cross and wake to know a world more bright, and o'er us troubled angry sea I see Christ walk, and come to me and tenderly, divinely talk. Thus truth engrounds me on the rock, upon life's shore. Gates wince the winds and waves can shock, oh, nevermore. My prayers some daily good to do, to thine for thee, from tired joy and grief afar, and nearer thee. Father, where thine own children are, I love to be. from tired joy and grief afar, and nearer thee, Father, where thine own children are, I love to be. My prayer some daily good to do, to thine for thee, an offering pure of love, whereto God leadeth me. An offering pure of love, whereto God leadeth me. Okay, this next one is a William Luce poem, and I've managed to segue it into another one of our hymns that's in the hymn book called Mountain Streams, and hopefully they'll seamlessly work with each other. You do not mind the winter day. You know that spring is on its way. You know that mountain streams will flow. Be still and know. The cloud will form, the rain will fall. The stars will rise and great and small. You plant a seed, the seed will grow. Be still and know. You trust in what you have not seen, the frozen field that would be green, the ocean tide that comes each night, the western wind, the morning light. You do not mind the winter day. You know that spring is on its way. You know that mountain streams will flow. Be still and know. Be still and know. I sing the mountain streams, past rock and verdure wild. So let me sing my way to thee, thy pure and happy child. O boundless source of light, my praise must e'er increase, for love is life eternally, whose blessings never cease. So let me sing my way today. My heart is joyous and free, for what is thine is ever mine. I find myself in thee. Do not mind the winter day. You know that spring is on its way. You know that mountain streams will flow. Be still and know. If you have faith in all these ways, then leave with God your future days. Your cup of life will overflow. Will overflow. Your cup of life will overflow. your cup of life will overflow. Thou pure and happy child, your cup of life will overflow. Thy pure and happy child.
The Bible. Proverbs. Bow down thine ear and hear the words of the wise, and apply thine heart unto my knowledge, that thy trust may be in the Lord. I have made known to thee this day, even to thee, that I might make thee know the certainty of the words of truth.
Come, gracious Spirit, heavenly love, with light and comfort from above. Be thou our guardian, thou our guide, o'er every thought and step preside. Be thou our guide, the light of truth to us display, that we may know and choose thy way. Plant holy joy in every heart, that we from thee may ne'er depart. Plant joy in every heart. Light of truth to us display, that we may know and choose thy way. Plant holy joy in every heart, that we from thee may ne'er depart. Plant joy in every heart. Lead us, O Christ, thou living way, nor let us from thy precepts stray. Lead us to God our heavenly rest, that we may be forever blessed, forever blessed. Lead us to God our heavenly rest, that we may be forever blessed, forever blessed. As each day unfolds, we can rest. As each day unfolds, we know our lives are ordered. As each day unfolds, we know our lives are blessed. We can know as each day unfolds. Within God's haven I abide, above confusion, fear and strife. In love and serenity I confide God's tender care will guide my life. As each day unfolds, we can rest. As each day unfolds, we know our lives are ordered. As each day unfolds, we know our lives are blessed. We can know as each day unfolds. Though mortal life may hurry by, a constant rush through space and time, above the pressure I can fly, and calmly know that peace is mine, and calmly know that peace is mine. As each day unfolds, we can rest. As each day unfolds, we know our lives are ordered. As each day unfolds, we know our lives are blessed. We know as each day unfolds. We know as each day unfolds. Though others rush on through the race, a constant rush through space and time, and trusting in His perfect grace, I am complete within a peace. I am complete within a peace. As each day unfolds, we can rest. As each day unfolds, we know our lives are ordered. As each day unfolds, we know our lives are blessed. We can know as each day unfolds. We can know as each day unfolds. We can know as each day unfolds.
From the Bible, John. Then said Jesus to those Jews which believed on him, If ye continue in my word, then are ye my disciples indeed. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. And from Science and Health with Key to the Scriptures by Mary Baker Eddy. In the year 1866, I discovered the Christ science, or divine laws of life, truth, and love, and named my discovery Christian Science. God had been graciously preparing me during many years for the reception of this final revelation of the absolute divine principle of scientific mental healing. Through Christian Science, religion and medicine are inspired with a diviner nature and essence. Fresh pinions are given to faith and understanding, and thoughts acquaint themselves intelligently with God. Whence came to me this heavenly conviction? a conviction antagonistic to the testimony of the physical senses. According to St. Paul, it was the gift of the grace of God given unto me by the effectual working of his power. It was the divine law of life and love, unfolding to me the demonstrable fact that matter possesses neither sensation nor life, that human experiences show the falsity of all material things, and that immortal cravings, the price of learning love, establish the truism that the only sufferer is mortal mind. For the divine mind cannot suffer.
Thought of self flew out the door, there entered in its place freedom never known before, and peace and love and grace, and peace and love and grace. Thus was I led to broader views of the brotherhood of man. To God and neighbor paid my dues according to God's holy plan. When thought of self flew out the door, there entered in its place a freedom never known before, and peace and love and grace, and peace and love and grace. And oh, what goodness surrounded me, and oh, how truth with brightness shone, as I beheld in equity all men in God at one. When thought of self flew out the door, there entered in its place a freedom never known before, and peace and love and grace, and peace and love and grace, and peace and love and grace, peace and love and grace. Thought of self flew out the door, there entered in its place a freedom never known before, and peace and love and grace, and peace and love and grace, and peace and love and grace, and peace and love and grace.
And from Science and Health with Key to the Scriptures by Mary Baker Eddy. My conclusions were reached by allowing the evidence of this revelation to multiply with mathematical certainty, and the lesser demonstration to prove the greater. As the product of 3 multiplied by 3 equaling 9 proves conclusively that 3 times 3 duodecillions must be 9 duodecillions. Not a fraction more, not a unit less.
Full where love dwells, the peace of God is there. Its smile a hymn, its kindly deed a prayer. O him Jesus loved hath truly spoken, that holier worship which God deigns to bless, restores the lost and heals the spirit broken, feeds the widow, feeds the fatherless. For where love dwells, the peace of God is there. Each smile a hymn, its kindly deed a prayer. Each smile a hymn, its kindly deed a prayer. Each kindly deed a prayer. Follow with reverent steps the great example of him whose holy work was doing good. So shall the wide earth seem our Father's temple, each loving life a psalm of gratitude. For where love dwells, the peace of God is there. Each smile a hymn, each kindly deed a prayer. Each smile a hymn, each kindly deed a prayer. Each kindly deed a prayer. For where love dwells, the peace of God is there. Each smile a hymn, each kindly deed a prayer. Each smile a hymn, each kindly deed a prayer. Each kindly deed a prayer. Each kindly deed a prayer. Each kindly deed a prayer.
The Bible, John. If ye abide in me, and my words abide in you, ye shall ask what ye will, and it shall be done unto you. Herein is my Father glorified, that ye bear much fruit, so shall ye be my disciples. As the Father hath loved me, so have I loved you. Continue ye in my love. If ye keep my commandments, ye shall abide in my love, even as I have kept my Father's commandments and abide in his love. These things have I spoken unto you, that my joy might remain in you, and that your joy might be full.
abide with me. Fast breaks the morning light, our day star rises, vanishing all nights. Thou art our strength, O truth that makes men free. We would unfailingly abide in thee, abide in thee, abide in thee. I know no fear, with thee at hand to bless. Sin hath no power, and life no wretchedness. Health, hope, and love in all around I see, for those who trustingly abide in thee, abide in thee, abide in thee. I know thy presence every passing hour. I know thy peace, for thou alone art power. O love divine, abiding constantly, I need not plead, thou dost abide with me. Thou dost abide with me, trustingly abide, unfailingly abide. Thou dost abide with me. Okay, so this next one is one all about the commandments, and it's very up tempo, and the words are by Fenella Bennett, and I remember her sending this to me back in 2010. Wow, that makes that 11 years ago. I've got the date that she sent it to me, Sunday, February the 21st, 2010. At 10 to 3 in the afternoon. So anyway, here we are. This is Laws to Live By. Laws to live by, laws to live by, laws to live by for you and me. Laws to love by, laws to live by, laws to love by, to keep us free. Love God, the only God, for love God, He is good. Love God, the only God, and you'll be happy in the way you should. Laws to love by, laws to live by, laws to love by, for you and me. Laws to live by, laws to love by, laws to love by, to keep us free. Love, love your fellow man, see your brother in the light of good. Love, love your fellow man, and treat your brother in the way that you should. Laws to love by, laws to live by, laws to love by, for you and me. Laws to love by, laws to live by, laws to love by, to keep us free. Boo-doo-doo, boo-doo-doo, do-bye, bye, ba-dum, ba-da-ya-ba, ba-ba-dum-ba-da-bo, love God, the only God. Love God, for He is good. Love God, the only God, and you'll be happy in the way you should. Laws to love by, laws to live by, laws to live by, for you and me. Laws to love by, laws to live by, laws to love by, for you and me. Laws to live by, laws to love by, laws to live by, for you and me. Laws to love by, laws to live by, laws to love by, to keep us free. Love your fellow man, see your brother in the way you should. Laws to love by, laws to live by, laws to love by, to keep us free. Laws to love by, to keep us free. Laws to love by, to keep us free.
And from Science and Health with Key to the Scriptures by Mary Baker Eddy. To mortal sense, Christian science seems abstract, but the process is simple and the results are sure if the science is understood. The tree must be good, which produces good fruit. And from Christian Healing by Mary Baker Eddy. A word about the 5 personal senses, and we will leave our abstract subjects for this time. The only evidence we have of sin, sickness, or death is furnished by these senses. But how can we rely on their testimony when the senses afford no evidence of truth? They can neither see, hear, feel, taste, nor smell God. And what shall we call that reliable evidence through which we can gain no understanding of truth, life, and love? Again, shall we say that God has created those senses through which it is impossible to approach Him? Friends, it is of the utmost importance that we look into these subjects and gain our evidences of life from the correct source. And from Science and Health with Key to the Scriptures by Mary Baker Eddy. I love mankind and shall continue to labor and to endure. And from the First Church of Christ Scientist and Miscellany by Mary Baker Eddy. Continue steadfast in love and good works. Children of light, you are not children of darkness. Let your light shine.
Who is this man in Galilee, healing and teaching beside the sea? What is the power that makes him strong? How can we learn to sing his song? He told us, I am the light of the world. I am the light of the world. So follow me and shine out, for I am the light of the world. Who are we? Why are we here? What is our purpose in living? Our little flame seems small beside the brightness of his giving. He told us, you are the salt of the earth. You are the light of the world. So follow me and shine out, for you are the light of the world. God is our God, his light is our light, his power is here to bless us all. His Father is our Father too, so we can never fail nor fall. He told us we are the salt of the earth, we are the light of the world. So follow him and shine out, for we are the light. He is the light, Christ is the light of the world. Christ is the light of the world. Christ is the light of the world. Now thank we all our God with grateful hearts and voices, who wondrous things have done, in whom the world rejoices. From the days of yore have blessed us on our way with countless gifts of love, which still is ours today. Now thank we all our God with grateful hearts and voices, who wondrous things have done, in whom the world rejoices. From the days of yore have blessed us on our way through countless gifts of love, and still is ours today. We thank our gracious God, through all our life is near us, to fill our thoughts with lights, to strengthen us and cheer us from his eternal care. We never shall remove, encompassed by his grace, enfolded in his love, encompassed by his grace, enfolded in his love. Encompassed by his grace, enfolded in his love, encompassed by his grace, enfolded in his love.
And from Christian Science versus Pantheism by Mary Baker Eddy. Finally, brethren, let us continue to denounce evil as the elusive claim that God is not supreme. and continue to fight it until it disappears. But not as one that beateth the mist, but lifteth his head above it, and putteth his foot upon a lie. And from Miscellaneous Writings by Mary Baker Eddy. Continue in his love.
Temple of glory, temple of love, man is immortal, blessed from above. Man is God's image, body of grace, shrine of the Spirit, light of his face. Come to the temple, come to your home. Stay in the temple, never to roam. Love without ceasing, joy without tears, life without dying, peace without fears. Man is the temple, man is the Son, child of the Father, infinite one, clear as the dawning, pure as the dove, refuge of mercy, temple of love. Come to the temple, come to your home, stay in the temple, never to roam. Love without ceasing, joy without tears, life without dying, peace without fears. Come to the temple, come to your home, stay in the temple, never to roam. Love without ceasing, joy without tears, life without dying, peace without fear. Temple of glory, temple of love, man is immortal, blessed from above. Man is God's image, body of grace, shrine of the Spirit, light of his face, shrine of the Spirit, light of his face.
Continue by Maya Angelou. Into a world which needed you, my wish for you is that you continue. Continue to be who and how you are, to astonish a mean world with your acts of kindness. Continue to allow humor to lighten the burden of your tender heart. Continue in a society dark with cruelty to let the people hear the grandeur of God in the peals of your laughter. Continue to let your eloquence elevate the people to heights they had only imagined. Continue to remind the people that each is as good as the other, and that no one is beneath nor above you. Continue to remember your own young years and look with favor upon the lost and the least and the lonely. Continue to put the mantle of your protection around the bodies of the young and defenseless. Continue to take the hand of the despised and diseased and walk proudly with them in the high street. Some might see you and be encouraged to do likewise. Continue to plant a public kiss of concern on the cheek of the sick and the aged and infirm, and count that as a natural action to be expected. Continue to let gratitude be the pillow upon which you kneel to say your nightly prayer, and let faith be the bridge you build to overcome evil and welcome good. Continue to ignore no vision which comes to enlarge your range and increase your spirit. Continue to dare to love deeply and risk everything for the good thing. Continue to float happily in the sea of infinite substance which set aside riches for you before you had a name. Continue. And by doing so, you and your work will be able to continue eternally.
Wow. Amazing poem, which I think, well, definitely deserves some sort of music somewhere along the line, but I didn't have time this week to give it the time and thought that it really needs. So somewhere along the line, that will, I think, have an Andrew Brewis tune to it. What I take from that, I really took that love is the only way to be, really. So I'm going to finish with two songs about love, and that kind of wraps it up, really, I think, for this evening. Once again, thanks to the UK Christian Science Online Reading Room, and a grateful appreciation for all that they do, and thank you for all of you that donate for these concerts. That's very much appreciated. So here we go. Love one another, word of revelation. Love frees from error's thrall. Love is liberation. Love's way the Master trod. He that walks shall walk with God. Love is the royal way. Love knows no evil, neither shade of sadness. Love casts out every fear, lifts the heart to gladness. Love heals our every ill. All the law does love fulfill. Love, love, love. Love is our answer, prayer. Love, love, love. Love is our answered prayer. Love now is dawning over every nation, showing true brotherhood, publishing salvation. Love bids all discord cease, conquering hate, enthroning peace. Love, 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 love alone is power. Love, 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 love. Love, love. Who's in the circle? Who's in the circle? Who's in the circle of love? I'm in the circle, I'm in the circle, I'm in the circle of love. This is the place that's made for me. It's where God's love will always be. I'm in the circle, I'm in the circle of love. Who's in the circle? Who's in the circle? Who's in the circle of love? You're in the circle. You're in the circle. You're in the circle of love. This is the place that's made for me. It's where God's love will always be. You're in the circle. You're in the circle of love. No hurt, no fear, no sadness here. Because God's love is always near. God's love is always near. Safe in the circle, safe in the circle, safe in the circle of love. Safe in the circle, safe in the circle, safe in the circle of love. Love is beneath, around above. Never fall out of the arms of love. Safe in the circle, safe in the circle of love. 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 So thank you very much. I hope it brings peace and healing to your week. Please feel free to share it with whoever you like. And thank you once again. I shall be here next Friday. All these concerts are now going to be on a Friday from now on. Hmm? Oh, yes. I didn't say thank you to Francesca. Francesca, wonderful readings. Thank you. It's been good to touch base with you this week, and I've enjoyed our conversations too. So thank you very much for that. Next week we have Annette Kreuziger-Hare, whose subject is going to be joy. So we're going to be even more joyful next week. And I also like to dedicate tonight's concert to my darling wife. I know I don't normally do dedications, but I'm dedicating this evening to my wife, as it's our wedding anniversary on Monday. So love you dearly, and 24 years we've been married, so one more, and I think that's a silver, isn't it? Something like that. Can't quite believe that. Hey-ho. This is Andrew D. Brewis signing off for another week. Toodle pip till next time.